Thank you for tuning in to your July 2020 reading. But before we get to your reading, let's have a word from our sponsor. Hi Capricorn, welcome to your July reading with me. I'm Queen of Pentacles and I have been missing probably for 2 years now. I have been going through a lot as far as starting businesses, working on just bettering myself, but I mean, I've been kind of quarantined during this time, so why not push out some more videos? So let's get started. Capricorn, July 2020. Spirit, what do you have to say about Capricorn, the zodiac sign? July 2020. The Hangman. You might be contemplating on some kind of decision making. What path you should take. What direction you should go as far as maybe business-wise, career-wise, relationship-wise. Ooh, this just fell out. The Three of Wands. So, yes, you're definitely on a journey of discovery and what best works for you. During this pandemic, a lot of us are trying to find extra ways to make extra income. And others of you may be thinking about taking a trip sometime soon or upcoming. Others of you also may have some kind of shipments coming in from overseas and you have been waiting on them. Let's see what else is going on for Capricorn. Some of you are dealing with a Page of Wands, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person. And if not that, then during this time, you might be very energetic and just making some moves off of impulse. The Page of Wands is somebody very important to you, whether it be your child, a friend, a sibling. This person would definitely be someone very important during this time. You have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands means work may be picking up, new job, or some good loving is on the way during this month. I'm not going to even lie. Like, hey, why not? 4th of July coming up, pop some fireworks, get some drinks, get your dance on, and you might go home and, whatever. But besides that, what else is going on with Capricorn during this time? New careers, yes. Maybe a fire sign close to you gets a new job or during this time. Maybe a fire sign will approach you about a job. I'm seeing a lot of fire. I see the Nine of Wands. You are worried maybe about perhaps your health. Some of you need to go to the doctor and check yourself, or maybe you may need to go and get tested for coronavirus to see if you are positive or negative in that. And if you are positive, it might affect your job, and you might have to file for unemployment or create different ways of extra side income to perhaps bring in the missing money. For some of you who are going on vacation, you are trying to get a time of rest and relaxation. And for others of you, you are quarantining to try to keep from being caught up in this virus situation, or maybe someone you know has it and you are being quarantined at home, or they're being quarantined at home and you're worried about them. I see the Two of Cups during this time, so you will have a strong union, a bond with someone, whether it be a business partner and things are getting better as far as business-wise, or you come together with another person to create some form of business or partnership, whether it may be, whatever it may be. And for those of you who are in a relationship during this time, you and your partner may be seeing eye to eye, a very strong connection, and things might be feeling very lovely for you two. Or if you are in a committed relationship, maybe during this time, because you see the line in between the Two of Cups, that I always see that is strength. So the two of you may need strength during this time, but the love that you have for one another will see you through it. If you're out dating, you're single, you might be reconnecting with someone from your past or someone new that's coming along. And I see a lot of fire, so perhaps maybe it's a fire sign that you may be perhaps interested in, or they're interested in you. And I also see air, so perhaps you are dealing with an air sign and you're trying to work on having better communication or getting through small problems in order to have a better friendship or relationship. I see the Queen of Pentacles, so Capricorn, you are definitely working on manifesting whatever it is that you want, whether it's a better job, a better position at your where you work, or creating and building on the career that you already have for yourself, being self-employed if you work for yourself. During this time, Spirit is telling you to focus on resting more mentally and stop worrying about things that you cannot control. And the people that's meant for you will help make July a beautiful month for you. And the people who you feel like are full of drama and mess, you perhaps may take a break from them and contemplate a better route. Spirit, what is the overall energy for Capricorn for July 1st through July 31st, 2020? I'm going to pull 3 cards. You have the Victory card. Give me 2 more cards. The 4 of Cups. And the 9 of Wands. And the bottom of the deck is the Fool. Okay, so it's going to be a victory in something, whether it's whatever you're trying to achieve in July, whether it's you creating, taking steps of doing something small, it's jotting down your ideas, creating a website, putting a plan together at your work, business in order to accomplish something. But you will see victory. Those of you who have maybe perhaps applied for loans may hear something, or just overall, just I see winnings of getting through some kind of battle that you was once going through. I also see the 4 of Cups, so some of you may be bored, or somebody may be offering you something you're contemplating on passing it up. I mean, some of you who are already in a relationship, you're winning, so you're trying to stay guarded from people who are trying to perhaps pursue you. Or maybe you staying guarded against somebody that you will may perhaps want to offer some kind of cup to, meaning maybe you want to flirt with them or go out with them. And if you're in a relationship, you're already winning, so you need to stop playing just because you're bored. And for others of you, someone may be offering you some kind of position, and you feel like you're winning, like something you've been waiting on, but yet still, you know, you have to stay guarded against this person. Or maybe you feel like this person is feeling guarded against you during this time. And a lot of you are just staying guarded overall, because Capricorn, you are very to yourself, and you like to analyze situations. So you feel like if people are like, if they're no good for you and they're just feeding you negative energy, nothing positive as far as growth, you are moving on from them. You are staying guarded against it, because right now your objective is to win. Whether that is in health, whether it is in love, whether that is in career, your objective is to win. And the card that you had overall was the Fool card. So you definitely will be taking new journeys, new beginnings, or you're just figuring out a plan to make sure you are successful at whatever you're trying to accomplish. You are not trying to play the fool for anybody, but yet you're trying to start a new slate on thinking positive thoughts, putting more effort into what you would like to accomplish, communicating better with your partner or friendship or co-workers or manager at work. Definitely take time, like I said, to enjoy yourself during this time. Some of you are getting some time off during the 4th of July holidays, and I really hope you enjoy yourself. And remember, positive things is on the way for you guys. It's definitely a victory. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry I've been missing again, but your girl's getting back to you. Have a good July and a 4th of July weekend. Take care.